Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you AdsPower, which is basically this really useful browser that helps you manage multiple accounts without getting banned. So you know how frustrating it is when you try to run multiple Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Google Ads or Amazon accounts for different kind of purpose and they keep getting shut down. That happens because website can tell you are using the same computer by looking at your browser fingerprint. Let me quickly explain what a fingerprint is. It is basically all the little details about your device and browser that a website collect, like your IP address, cookies, geolocation, screen resolution, CPU, RAM, web GPU, the fonts on your computer, even how your browser draw image. It is like your digital ID and websites use it to know it's the same person even if you are using different accounts or VPN. So here AdsPower solves this by letting you create different browser profiles with unique fingerprints, and each profile will be a complete different person to websites. It's like having multiple computers but all on one device. Really super handy if you are doing any kind of work that actually needs multiple accounts. So some of the most popular use cases are traffic arbitrage, where you purchase and resell traffic, affiliate marketing, where you can use multiple accounts to increase your exposure, you can max your browser fingerprint, and you can be safe from being banned from Facebook, Google Ads or TikTok. And then you can use for e-commerce platform, crypto, web scraping, digital agency, paid advertising, social media marketing, betting, and much more. And right now, AdsPower is a game changer in the anti-detect industry. It is one of the best anti-detect browsers serving over 80,000 users worldwide. And their Trustpilot score completely indicates that. Here they have an excellent 4.8 out of 5-star rating with over 930 reviews. And here you can scroll down and check their recent user reviews with over 97% of customers leaving positive rating. So when it comes to anti-detect browsers, AdsPower really stand out. It is one of the most trusted and secure solutions for seamless multiple account management. So in this full AdsPower tutorial and review video, I will walk you through everything: downloading AdsPower, creating accounts, setting up your profile and proxies, running the profile browser for multiple accounts, automating tags with RPA robot, sharing access with team members, and much more. So there is a lot to cover. Let's dive right in. First of all, here click on try it for free, and then you will be landed in the sign up page. Or else you can use my referral link in the description, and then this unique referral code will be applied, which will get you to 20 to 45% off on plans over 3 months whenever you are ready for upgrading to paid plans. So just click the link below and you will be landed on this page, and you don't have to manually enter the referral code. All you have to do is just enter your email address, click on the verification code and enter the code you receive on your email, and then create a strong password and then agree to their terms and privacy, and then click sign up. Now I already have an account, so I'm just gonna click on login, and let me log in using email address and password, and let me enter the verification code, and let's click on OK. So once you signed up, you will be directly logged into your AdsPower account. Now you can see this is the web version, but as this is an anti-detect browser, we have to download the software separately. So here let's skip this introduction, and here at the top right we have download client option, so let's click on it. And now you have to download the version according to your US. So if you are using any Mac OS, you can use the Mac version. If you are using Linux, you can download the Linux version. But here I'm using Windows, so I'm gonna be downloading Windows 64-bit. Once it finishes downloading, open the file and let's install this application. Now let's click on yes, and then let's click on I agree, and let's click on install, and then click on allow. And then AdsPower will be automatically opened. Now again it will ask you to log in, so let me quickly log in. Once you logged in, it will give you a brief introduction on how to create your profiles. So here you can click on next, and then it will show you more features of AdsPower. So now here let's click on got it. And there it is. This is how the dashboard of your AdsPower account will look like. Now before you start creating your browser profile, first at the top check on the notification that you got any kind of update. So here you can see here I got 2 updates. First I need to download a browser, and then under it I got a latest patch version for this software. So let's click on update now, and then that will be updated. Now here let's focus on the important topic. We're gonna be creating a browser profile. So here to create a new browser profile with unique fingerprint, at the top left click on new profile, and then here you can start creating your new browser profile on AdsPower. So at first you need to give a name to your browser profile. So with this browser profile, I'm gonna be using social media accounts. Here I'm gonna be using Facebook, for example. So under name, I'm gonna enter Facebook. You can name it according to your use cases. If you are using it for Google Ads, Amazon, Instagram, whatever, just name it accordingly. And once you name it, under that you have to select the type of browser. Here you get two options, SunBrowser and FlowerBrowser. SunBrowser is a Chromium-based browser, just like Google Chrome, Edge, and more. And FlowerBrowser is based on Firefox, so you can choose any browser that you like. Here I'm gonna choose SunBrowser. And then under OS, your default OS will be automatically selected. And if you want to add multiple OS to your profile, then here you'll get the option to select Mac OS, Linux, Android, and iOS. And just right to it, you can see your new fingerprint. Under user agent, all these OS will be selected. But here I would recommend you to select one OS for one profile. If you choose all these OS for one profile, that will be really confusing and you might get detected. So here the best option will be to select just one OS. So here I'm just gonna keep Windows, and right to it, you can see all these Windows version. You can also choose any Windows version you want. I'm just gonna keep it selected all. So once you do that, now you have to create a group for your profile, which can be helpful to streamline your management, improve your productivity for users managing multiple accounts and browser profiles. And by creating profile, this will allow users to categorize and filter profiles, making it easier to find and manage them quickly. For example, as this browser profile is for Facebook account, here I'm gonna name the group under Facebook. And if I create more profiles related to Facebook, then I can keep those profiles under this group, and it can be easy for me and any team members to do any kind of edit and tags with this profile browser. So as this browser profile for Facebook account, I'm gonna name it Facebook Management. And then right to it, you can add text to your group as well. So here let's enter Facebook and let's click on create. Now after that, if you have any cookies, you can enter it here under these formats, and you have the option to merge cookies as well. Now this is not necessary, so we can leave this field. So now let's move on to the next important part, which is setting up proxy. Now under proxy, we get three options: custom, which you can enter manually; saved proxies, if you have already saved any proxies, then you will find it here; and then proxy provider. You can select the proxy that is given by AdsPower. You can select any type of proxy, and then right to it, you can purchase it. And then you will be redirected to register and access to this brand, which is IP proxy. And here you can agree to their terms and services, and you can click on agree. And then you will be redirected to their page, and you can buy their proxy. If you want, you can do this, but the best option would be to buy proxy from a reputed proxy provider. And also there are so many free proxy providers that you can find on internet. So once you bought the proxy or got it for free, now to set up your proxy, here select on custom, and under it select your proxy type. Here select HTTP, and under IP checker, don't do anything. Next, most importantly, you have to provide the host and port of your proxy. So once you bought the proxy or got it from any free proxy provider, now all the proxies you get, it will have a unique proxy address, a port, a username, and password. As you can see, I got these free proxies from WebShare. These are actually data center proxies. And if you buy proxy, then you will get a residential proxy. So if you are using data center proxy, the proxy setup will be a little different here. Here you have to copy your proxy address. So I'm gonna be using the past one, which is from United States. So let's copy this proxy address. And here under the field of host, I have to enter it. But if you are using residential proxy, then under host, you have to enter get dot and then your proxy provider name. So in this case, if it was a residential proxy, I must need to enter get dot the name of the host, which is webshare.io, and then I can enter the port of the proxy. So as this is a data center proxy, I have to enter the IP address. So let me paste it here, and then right to it, I'm gonna enter the port, and then I will enter the username of the proxy, and then password. Even these fields are optional, make sure to fill it up. Now once you filled up your proxy details correctly, most importantly, now you have to check the proxy if it is working or not. So here you can click on check proxy. And that is, as you can see, the connection test has been passed. And you can see here I have the correct IP address, country, and region. Now once you finish setting up your proxy, let's move on to platform. So under platform, you have to select the website which you are going to be using for your new profile browser. And if your website is not listed here, you can just scroll down to bottom and select on other. And then under it, you can enter your preferred website. As Facebook is listed at the top, let me select Facebook. Once you select your desired website, also you can enter the tabs for your website, but I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm just gonna leave it facebook.com, which is gonna take me to the Facebook login page. Now under here, you get the option to directly log in to your selected website by using your username, password, and two-factor authentication key if available, but it is not necessary. If you want to do that, you can do it later. So I'm gonna leave this field. I will log into the account once I open the browser. Now once you do that, now you can tweak some settings of your fingerprint. So under fingerprint, as you can see, for the past one, you should keep it disabled because WebRTC, which is also known as Web Real-Time Communication, is an open source project that enables real-time communication like video and audio conferencing directly between web browsers and devices without needing plugins or additional software. So in this case, it is not useful. So here, make sure to keep it disabled. Now next, for time zone, make sure to keep it selected based on IP. Also, same for the location. And for language, if you want, you can use the custom language where you will have English, and you can add also another language if you want. But I'm gonna be selecting based on IP. Now for display language, keep it selected based on language. And for screen resolution, keep it selected predefined. And next, keep it selected on based on user agent. And for the fonts, keep it selected default. And for hardware noise, you can toggle this on or off accordingly. I recommend you to don't do anything, just toggle this off or on whenever it is needed. Now next, under WebGL metadata, you can actually change your vendor. Here you can see Google, Intel has been selected. But if I want to change, I got AMD, Qualcomm, Apple, all these options. I'm gonna keep it selected Google, Intel. But whatever processor you have, select it accordingly. I can use AMD for a different profile. And right to overview, under new fingerprint, you can see all your fingerprint settings. If you tweak anything here, that settings will be changed under overview as well. Now at last, for fingerprint, for web GPU, keep it selected based on WebGL. And if you just expand on advanced, you can change cores of your CPU, RAM. So here let's select 60 GB, and you can change the device name if you want. Keep it selected default. And if you want, you can change your MAC address, and then just don't do anything here. It is not that important. If it is required in your case, then you can change or alter these settings. Now lastly, here you can add extension to your profile, and by adding extension, it can enhance the functionality of your browser profile. Specifically, you can use AdsPower Assistant extension, and it can help you managing multiple accounts and automating tasks. You can automate repetitive tasks like pasting data, opening a new tab, quitting the existing tab, simulating keyboard input, and many more. Now here you get two options. You can use AdsPower's Teams extension, or you can choose extension manually by clicking on new category. And then you can enter a name, and if you want to add some remark, you can do that here, and then you can select the extension. For now, let's leave it. We can also add it later once we created our profile. Now for the last three features like data sync, browser settings, and for random fingerprint, we actually need to upgrade to the premium plan. We need to purchase their different plans in order to enable these settings. Now we have successfully filled off and set up our profile. Now to finish creating this profile, let's click on OK at the bottom. And the browser profile for Facebook will be created with a unique fingerprint, which includes proxies of United States. Now once you successfully created your browser profile, now you can open and start running it. But right to it, if you click on three-dot icon, you get all these options for your profile. You can edit your profile, you can copy it, but for that you need to upgrade to the premium plan, and you can delete your profile. You can cache your data, and if you want to automatically generate and manage cookie history for your browser fingerprint profile, then you have cookie robot option here, which is also belong to paid plans. And then under it, you can edit your proxy, edit account, and edit fingerprint. Now at the top, if we click on edit, that will take back you to the edit profile browser section. And if you want to change any settings, add anything, you can do it here. Now let's go back to profile. And now let me show you by running this profile browser. So here let's click on open. And here I got some kind of error. I need to actually install the SunBrowser 1.6.3 version. And for that, I need to go to the update center, and just right to it, you can see this red icon where it shows the same error. And here I got the option to download immediately. So let's click on download immediately. And that's bring us to the update center, and the browser will be downloaded automatically. Once it is downloaded, it need to be installed. So let's click on install. And once it is installed, now we can open our new profile browser. So let's click open. And here on the left, our exact profile browser will be opened, and here you can find your IP address and location and all those fingerprint information. And on the second tab, the United States, the US Facebook website page will be opened. Now here we can log into our Facebook account or create a new Facebook account, and Facebook cannot track us and cannot ban our account. So here I can create multiple Facebook profile browser with different fingerprint and proxy, and I can use these multiple accounts for different business purposes. Now let's close this browser. Now if you go to edit section, here you can see the browser cookie has been automatically generated, so you don't need to enter any separated browser cookie here. Now let's go back, and if you want to share this profile to any user, then for that you need to upgrade to the premium plan. And here to update the profile, it also required subscription. Now here under profile, you can explore other things like your created groups. As you can see, this is one of my group, Facebook management. And also you can add proxy here. And here in the extension, you will find all these extensions that you can add to your profile. Now, if you want to create profile in bulk, then you can click on this plus icon, right to new profile. And for that, you need to upgrade to the premium plan. Once you upgrade to the premium plan, you can select how many profiles that you want to create in bulk. And once you create one profile, that can automatically create that amount of profile in AdsPower. So for that, we need to upgrade, and I will show you how you can do that later in this video. Now with this free plan, you can actually create up to 5 profile. So let me show you by creating another profile. So if you want to create another profile for another purpose, you can click on new profile. And then you can give a name to your profile according to your use cases. So I'm creating this browser profile for Amazon account. So I'm gonna name it Amazon. And then for the browser, let's select your FlowerBrowser. And then I can just fill up this field later as well. So I'm gonna leave it for now. So let's scroll down, and just under platform, let's select Amazon.com. And that's it. Now let's click on OK. And a new browser profile for Amazon with a different fingerprint will be created. And now you can go and edit this profile as well. And if you want to edit all profile at once, then you can select all, and you can share, delete, and do all these things to the selected profiles. Now, if I want to delete a specific profile, then I can select this Amazon profile, and here I get the delete button. So I just have to click on delete, and then I can click on confirmation, and the selected profile will be deleted. Now let me show you some automation feature of AdsPower by which you can create any automation process according to your needs, or you can just employ ready to use template for the automation process. Now under automation, you have this synchronizer options, and this is the only features that you get in AdsPower, and you cannot find this in other entity tag browsers. It actually enables synchronization of operation across multiple windows, like opening a new page, typing text, clicking a button, installing extensions, and a lot more. Now, with the help of synchronizer, it can be really easy to work with multiple accounts. With just a few clicks, you can control several windows at once. So if you click on Start Syncing, you have to select the browser that needs to be operated. Now we can explore this option in another video. Now let me show you another important tool for easy automation, which is their RPA robot automation tool. So under RPA, you can create your automation processes. So to create an automation process, just click on Create a Process. And then you can give specific tasks to this RPA robot, which is going to be completing tasks automatically with the help of automation. So you can give operation to RPA robot like opening a new tab, access to different website, closing a new tab, and much more. So for example, let's give a automation task. So I'm gonna give a automation task to open a new tab. So let's click on Add. And also I can give operations like accessing to different websites. So I can click on Add Access Website, and I can enter the URL of the website. So here let's just give access to Amazon.com, and then let's click on OK. So this is for example. Now once you do that, you can scroll down and you can give all these stacks to RPA robot. Now once you're adding operation under processes, in order to save this, you need to enter the process name. So here let's just enter web check, and let's click on add. And the tags has been added. Now if I go to marketplace, there are already inbuilt automation template that I can use. So here you can select any automation template according to your needs. So here is an example. You can see this template is about Facebook account creation homepage. If I click on it, I will get information what this template can do, and I can click on apply, and another automation text will be opened. And here I can just click on add, and this tags also will be added under processes. Now once you finish adding tags, now select the profile that you want to work with, and at the top select on RPA in order to run the tags. And in process, you will get the option to select the tags. So I have created 2 tags and it is under ungrouped. So let's select on it. Now I can select the tags that I want the RPA robot to execute, and then I'm gonna click on OK. And then the RPA robot will start running that tags automatically. Now for some reason I got some kind of error, it could not able to do so. Maybe that is because I am not upgraded to premium plan, or maybe there are some kind of settings I need to change or tweak. So that's how you can use the automation features in AdsPower. The RPA robot is not only one automation tool that you can find in AdsPower. They also offer local API and value-added Facebook automation services, and you can find this under automation in the API section. Now, if you have over dozens of profiles and you want to assign any of your team members to do any kind of tasks in your AdsPower profile, then you can come over to settings and here you can select on members, and then here you can click on create a group and just add a name to your group. In this case, as my team member will be doing some kind of social media management, so here I'm gonna enter social management and just write a brief description about what they are going to do. So here I'm gonna be writing managing social accounts. And then under permission, you can assign all these permission to function for your group, and users of this group will have the option to the same function here you select. So I just want the members to access to the profile, and in the profile, I can uncheck any box that I don't want them to do. So let's just say I don't want them to export the profile. So I can uncheck export, and I don't want them to delete profiles. I can uncheck this, and that's it. All these checked options, they can access to it and they can execute the assignment accordingly. Now here another access I want them to give, the automation option, which is here RPA. So if I check on RPA, here I'm gonna uncheck delete group option. So I don't want them to delete the group. Now I want to keep all these options checked and they can do all these things in the profile. So once you selected all these permission that you wish to grant to your team members, to save these settings, just click on OK. And now your team member will be able to get the access to those functions and they can start using your profile accordingly. Now, in order to assign your team members to get the permission to access any function, you actually need to upgrade to the premium plan by clicking on upgrade at the bottom left. And that's bring you to the billing section. Now you can see if you create one profile on free plan, now you can only create 4 more profile. That means the free plan is limited to 5 profile and 0 members. Only you can do all these functions. Now, in order to upgrade to the premium plan, here you can click on try free and you will see under free plan, what do you get? And then here we have this free trial plan. So if you want to try out more advanced features but are not sure whether to upgrade your plan, then the free trial plan can be really helpful. You can get a 3-day free trial before making the final decision. And you can explore all these advanced features of a pro plan. And once you like AdsPower, then you can upgrade to monthly, 90 days, 180 days and yearly plan. But if you want to directly upgrade to the longer plan, then here at the bottom left, click on upgrade. And here at the top, you get this slider to choose how many browser profile you want. So for example, here let's select 50. I want actually 50 browser profile, and you can check the monthly price accordingly. Now if I slide to 100, the price for the monthly plan will be increased. But let's keep it selected 50, and then under it, you have the option to choose how many team members you want. So here I'm gonna select 2 team members, which means 2 more team members actually can do any kind of operation in this AdsPower account. That's including me. And you can see the price for monthly plan has been significantly increased to $31. But don't worry, as you have come through my link, you will get a discount depending on your subscription's time duration. Now once you selected your browser profiles amount and team members, now to get discount, here just click on subscribe. And here under order details, you can check how many browser profile you have selected. It is actually 55. 5 profile already has been given by free plans. So that's why it is 55 now. And the team users are 3. We had selected 2. Including me, it is total of 3 users. And for that, you can see all these amounts I have to pay. And then under order amount, you can check this box to exchange energy points. And here it has removed $3 from the plans. Now it is $30 I have to pay. And here you will have different type of payment method that you can use. And this will be different for different country. So here I have UPI, card, PayPal, all these options. If I select on any of these options, now you will get the option to choose validity period, and here you will get your discount. So if you go for 90 days plan, you will get 20% discount, which means for 50 browser profiles and 3 team users, I have to pay $71, and here I have to pay $23 per month instead of $30. Now if you go above that and select 180 days, then you will get 25% discount and you will be paying like $21 per month. Now the best option, I would recommend you to choose the annual plan where you will get 40% discount, and here you will only have to pay $213, which means only $17 per month. So that's the benefit of yearly plan. Now once you selected your preferred plan, you can click on pay now, and that will take you to the desired payments website. And if you are using PayPal, you can log into your PayPal account and complete the payment. And if you are using any card, then you have to enter your card information and you can complete your payment. And that's it. That's how you can upgrade to premium plan and use the most out of AdsPower. Firstly, I would recommend you to use it for free. If you like it, you can go for upgrade, and make sure to click my referral link in the description to get more discount whenever there is offers going on. Now that's it. That's the full review and tutorial for AdsPower. In my opinion, it is one of the best and very simple anti-detect browser that can be really useful for different kind of purposes, especially for multi-accounts. So start using it for your business or whatever you are doing. And if this video helps you out, please consider liking this video. And if you have any question regarding AdsPower, then definitely make sure to leave a comment. And if you want to watch more anti-detect browser related videos, then make sure to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.